EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Visitors sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team put their opening weekend loss behind them and have rattled off 4 consecutive victories. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. With you, that's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
from the gun. It's Goff. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
First down, Lions.
On play action, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. A second down throw for Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down.
First carry for David Montgomery. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Detroit.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 20, here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Now a pitch to Montgomery. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And the Lions have a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
The motion man is Raymond. That one, take it in. Jamison second TD catch of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. And now I'm finished. Not even a little bit.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
This is 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this one complete to Brown. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. That's good for a
Mahomes
Kansas
there
City
to throw again.
Chiefs.
They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This a 31-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up
2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
a loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll try it now with Montgomery. First down and more past midfield. And he will score. David Montgomery. Touchdown Lions. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Whoa! And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 7.
Brings up
out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Chiefs.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Chiefs 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Raymond to return it. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Got room past the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions first down.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
A gain of 4.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. on second down. Gone. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Detroit.
First down, Lions.
This ahead for about 3. That is Omar Norman Lott. There to bring him down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They face second down and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. And he nearly got free, but as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. First down. Here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Laporta in motion. They'll run with Montgomery. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions first down.
Detroit.
From the gun, it's Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Montgomery. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Throwing on second down. Goff. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
It is good. Makes the score Lions 21, Chiefs 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. From the 25, here's second down and 7. To throw is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the
First and 10 for Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Kansas City
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's Kareem Hunt. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's into the hands of Worthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. It is brought in the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, that is a dream for a quarterback and a receiver. Give me time to get open, and they do for the score.
I don't care who your secondary players are, Mike. You could give me the best 5 defensive backs in the league. You cannot stress the coverage for that amount of time. You have to get after the quarterback. So hats off to the offensive line. They did their job, and the quarterback hung in there, and he found himself 1 for 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Turn it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Lions offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense for the first half of the season. You can see it there. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll come up on a second and 7 from the 27.
Brings up second and 7.
One more time for Montgomery. And he's a pass 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And a Lions first down.
Williams in motion. Goff to throw on first down. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 29
That
yards.
pickup, good for 29 yards.
Lions.
Waste of time.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Goff. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions first
Out of
down.
the shotgun. It's Goff. He's caught left side by St. Brown. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
17. Jack Fox.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Remigio now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Makes the score Lions 28, Chiefs 24.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Raymond now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense panning out for their next possession. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. A second down throw for Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
The motion man is Raymond. On first down, it's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's 2nd and 2. Goff to throw. He's got Laporte open on the left side. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one will be from 37 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Bengals. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's got the ball, he's got a head of steam, he has a touchdown, 33 yards to the house. The Packers get the victory in a shootout as they win by a field goal. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is Geno Smith. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Raiders get just their 2nd win of the season. They improve to 2-4. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Michael Wilson. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Cardinals get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
vicious surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
12 yards. That's another.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, a carry for Hunt. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. 2nd and 10. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Goff. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. A throw on the move is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 17-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 3rd and 11.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Now, Goff. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
A gain of 15.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Now Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
And the Lions first down.
The motion man is Raymond. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Remigio now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That is caught down the field. It's worthy. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. A quick slant that is caught by Kelsey. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll go with fighting for the Bucker. He loses the football. And the Lions have come up with the football. It always feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that 1st down, try to extend it. But here it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the 1st down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball. And he was not able to do the 3rd part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense.
The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 yards.
They'll try to sneak it here. He is going to have a Lions 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And the Lions.
Laporta in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
1st down, Detroit.
On play action, Goff. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Marcus Williams on the coverage.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Back over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he will score! Sam Laporta! Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. Just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. So, from the 25, it's second and 5.
Out of bounds at the 25.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Mahomes now to throw again. And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Raymond now to return it. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense. And their running back set to go once used. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now I'm going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hand to the cookie jar. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The puzzle recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
That's the score. Lions 45, Chiefs 38.
Things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, And they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Laporta in motion. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down throw for Goff.
39.
He finds Raymond for the completion. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Detroit.
Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. Goff to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. Ball is at the 8 for second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Throwing here is Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing here on third and goal.
Complete to Jameer Gibbs. A gain of 5 yards leads to fourth down and goal.
So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Gibbs on this defense. Backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now, Goff. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Lions 52, Chiefs 38.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Remigio now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Mahomes pass intended for Xavier Worthy. Incomplete. Brings up second.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
On
3rd.
2nd down, Mahomes. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. In middle, he's got Kelsey. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Rush to his right. He runs with it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. It's made by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Smith-Schuster. A gain of 3.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
By Tyreek Williams.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Jalen Roy. Touchdown Chiefs. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will cut the deficit to 7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Goff to throw. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco. head out for their next drive. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 29. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. Taking off and trying to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. There's that man again, another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Kansas
Mahomes
City
on first down. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Complete to Isaiah Pacheco. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
He'll hurry up to spike it with 13 seconds showing on the clock. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Now Mahomes. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Now Mahomes. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So a win for the visitors, the Lions, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, good night from Kansas City.